Hey everybody! So if you've clicked on this video and you have never been to this channel before, I'm going to try to preface this video with a little bit of history on this channel before it was down to these 3 videos. But if you are older here, even if you are younger, but you've been around a while and you kind of know the history of this channel, you're just going to get a quick little refresher because today I'm going to be talking about why I pulled Alora off of my YouTube channel. I just want to say that this video is not to target any other family vloggers. I'm going to be talking specifically about my reasons behind taking my daughter off of YouTube. So this channel actually started when I was pregnant with Alora. My first videos were not at all about my pregnancy. My first video that I made about my pregnancy wasn't until maybe a month before I had Alora, I want to say. And it eventually got to like 1.7 million views, and it was titled something like telling my boyfriend and parents I'm pregnant. It was just supposed to be a story time. At that point, I didn't really understand what vlogging was. I didn't watch other people's vlogs. I'd never knew that that was a niche necessarily. But throughout my pregnancy, the audience that I gained, because most people came for the pregnancy, were typically people that watched family vloggers. So a lot of the comments that I got would be about other family vloggers. I always liked the day in the life type of content. The vlogs never really interested me. I would still watch some people's vlogs sometimes, but I wasn't ever a regular viewer of vlogs per se. And then I eventually started doing, while I was pregnant, a weekly segment of vlogging. And then after I had my daughter, I started to do it more frequently. And then eventually I made a separate vlog channel, and then everything kind of just started falling apart. I started doing vlogs because I just kind of thought that was expected of me, and I thought they were easy. It's so easy to just film your life every single day and show people what you do, because even if you do nothing, people eat it up. Like, for some reason, people were eating up my vlogs, and they had very surface level content, but people were interested in this baby that was coming and this young mom and whatever. And I think because I lacked an understanding of vlogging in general, I never really looked at the implications of it. It was just kind of like, okay, this is the route you take as a YouTuber. Every YouTuber has a vlog channel anyways, so that's just what we do. And then, I started hearing about people talking about like the exploitation of children in family vlogs. And so I would sit there and justify it to myself and say, okay, well, literally we just vlog what we do in a day. We're never doing things for a vlog. I'm never forcing Alora to vlog. Alora loves vlogging. It goes so much deeper than just overworking your kids for vlogs, making them cry for thumbnails, whatever. I took everything down. I just decided that I was going to wipe my channels clean. I would go through all of them, because even some of my story times when I would talk about Alora and her time in the NICU, am I talking about my experience having a baby in the NICU, or am I telling you guys my daughter's personal medical details that are insignificant to the mental and emotional toll that the NICU took on me as a new mom, as a young mom, as a isolated mom? And I'm not naive. Like, I know what's on the internet is there to stay. I can't undo whatever harm I've done, but I can mitigate the future harm to an extent. But people are starting to see the dangers beyond the exploitation, which is the CP part of it. And that to me was kind of the point where I went from, okay, well, if Alora pops up in a vlog, that's different than vlogging with her or filming. Like, if I'm cooking dinner and she pops into the kitchen, I was like thinking to myself, okay, well, that's probably okay. But then this stuff started. Now, if you haven't heard about the situation, basically there was a TikTok mom who films a lot of TikToks about her daughter. People are starting to see a pattern in the comments, and I guess you could say the interactions with these posts, the amount of saves, the type of comments. Like, no parent should read through those comments and then support another parent allowing that with their children. But then on the flip side also, that same parent is gonna, you would think, take a look inside and be like, okay, let me just check what's going on my platforms. Like, what do I have? Double check, make sure there's none of that. But then it goes a lot deeper than that. There have been a lot of accounts discovered that have collections of images that just kind of appear too consistently strange to not be disturbing. And these collections of pictures and videos include like pictures of young girls' feet and legs, and a lot of girls doing gymnastics and stuff, things that you post online thinking nothing of, except it's an innocent picture of my daughter performing a stunt that she's worked really hard on gymnastics. Yeah, I'm going to watch it and I'm going to go, wow, your daughter's talented. She's very cool. But there's a certain demographic of people who are watching that for like a disturbing gratification. If you went to a playground and at that playground, it had been reported that a man frequented there and took pictures of children appearing innocent and kept them for his own sexual gratification, would you continue to go to that park? If you knew somebody was there doing that, you would not bring your kid back to that place. And the thing about the internet is every single creep who has access to these large creators, every single one of those creeps has access to whatever you're putting on the internet. It doesn't matter how low of a profile you keep, but we can take it one step further, and we're going to. And that is private social medias. A long time ago, I had a friend post on Facebook about how the police had been searching this gentleman's computer and had found a lot of CP images on there, and her son's images were included. Now, they didn't actually involve any type of CP, but her son's images were saved to this same hard drive or computer or whatever it was as these images with CP. These pictures were taken off of her Facebook by somebody she was friends with and knew from, that like had some connection with in the past. But it wasn't like a stranger she had just added on Facebook. It wasn't somebody who got these pictures from like a public platform. This was a friend she had on Facebook that she knew. He had these pictures of her son for whatever reason that didn't appear to be sexual in any manner saved on this computer with CP. That could be anybody, right? And it doesn't have to be a man, and it could be a woman, and it's a really scary thing to think about. I'm still kind of trying to navigate exactly, you know, how I feel comfortable sharing and that kind of stuff. Because I do think it's kind of everybody's responsibility to gauge where they think it's important. There's a line somewhere, you know, there's extremes on both sides and there's a line somewhere. So I'm trying to find it, but I just kind of want to explain to you guys like where I'm at and why I took them off YouTube, but I'm not done yet. I know this video is kind of treacherous and I apologize. So now we're going to go back to talking about these family channels who have now been like confronted with these problems. So now beyond that, people are learning about this technology, and I'm sure this technology has been around for a really long time, and I'm not saying it's like something new or a lot of people don't already know about it, but people are finding that like these pedophiles, what they do is they take the pictures of the faces from any social media. It could just be a family picture, a school picture, or whatever. They take the faces and they can put that onto any type of content and make it like realistic, animated, whatever, and that becomes your baby, your child in that content. The fact is, that can happen to anybody at any level. You're right, the chances are probably pretty low that it's going to happen to you. But the chances are not zero. I don't know. I really don't know what direction this goes now for me. I've learned too much to turn a blind eye. If I turn a blind eye at this point, I'm irresponsible. And so I'm just kind of trying to find a balance. I know a lot of people are here for a certain niche that won't necessarily be here moving forward. And so this is a great opportunity to leave if you would like. But I think one of the things I'm really excited about on this channel is that I think moving forward, my content will be what I set out for my content to be from the beginning, instead of what my content kind of transitioned to, because I don't know, I just kind of went with the flow. I think this channel will probably turn into like a little bit of everything while I try to figure out a balance and what exactly I want to do. But I do know that it's going to be closer to what I set out to do from the beginning than it has been since the beginning. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already and you would like to see more, go ahead and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if anything stuck out to you, and I will see you guys in another video.